Oh, landmines and jellyfish. Welcome back to Knives, I guess, and stop touching yourself. You're making Jesus cry. Anyhow, we're taking a look at the Swiss Tech Wurdig. I finally got to carry this for a few days, and we're going to dive into it. So let's get our eyeballs on everything first. Your pocket clip is tip up, which is the Lord's carry. Your lanyard hole is that little, I'm assuming, aluminum bit with that nice red anodizing on it, along with the red anodizing on the thumb plate. Got a flipper tab. Let's flick the bean. And you got a liner lock right here, and your blade is AUS 8, and you got this kind of modified drop point right here. So the blade profile right here is something I really like carrying. Something else that's really cool is this action is slicker than Two Buttered Ninjas. I love it. It just drops shut. You know, if you're not careful, you can guillotine yourself. And so I had this tucked in the waistband for, I think, about 4 days carrying it. And I like this thing. The only real gripe I have is this thing kind of worked its way up out of the waistband as I worked. And most of that's probably my shirt trying to come untucked. And these edges right here not really being broken down so good. And I thought these were going to rub and dig in and cause irritation, but they didn't. It wasn't really a problem out of those. Outside of my shirt pulling on them kind of lifted this thing up, and I had to keep tucking it back in, which also says the retention on the clip's not the greatest, and it's really not, but it's still plenty good. Like in your pocket, shouldn't be a problem whatsoever. You know, pulling it from the waistband was easy enough. Putting it back was easy enough. Let's flick the bean again. And this thing definitely did a good job cutting through the plastic on pallets. When you got down to that single layer, there was a little bit of resistance, not too much, still a good factory edge. Let's take a look at some paper and see how well it cuts that. We're going to go with these scraps right here from the last take on this morning. And like, it's a good solid factory edge. I definitely like how sharp it came. You know, and this is something I wish Walmart had more of, I'll be honest. You know, the Swiss Tech is exclusive to Walmart. That's where you got to go to get them. And, I mean, this took like 3 Walmarts about 40 miles apart. You know, that was a bit of an adventure, but I finally got there. And 30 bucks. So 30 bucks at Walmart gets you one of these bad boys. And honestly, it's incredible for 30 bucks. Visually, I absolutely love this green. I think it's like a burlap micarta, something along those lines. But this color with that red pop gives me the vibe of a lot of outdoors gear and outdoors magazines and stuff from like the 1950s. That color combination really does it for me. I know some guys don't like it, but I really, really like how this contrasts with the red right here. The black coating on the blade, I can take or leave. Like, I don't know whether or not this would look better with a satin finish blade, or maybe even something a little more polished to match kind of what older high quality knives look like. You know, kind of get that buck knife vibe off it. But, you know, it did really good when I carried it. I also threw it at a couple of pieces of cardboard and it lasered right through there, no problem. You've got a flat grind. I don't feel any hollow grind on it. And the bevel comes all the way up to this flat on the top, which is a pretty small flat. So it pushed through cardboard nicely enough. It did the cut on the plastic. It did all the things I needed it to do, and it did them quite well. Oh, I love that drop shut so much. Like, it is such a smooth action. Oh, that is buttery. So, I mean, if you get to Walmart and you see one of these and you got an itch for it, definitely pick it up. It's something I would highly recommend that you have and carry. You know, it's fantastic. And at some point, I'd like to get the companion, that black knife, and see how that holds up. I'm assuming it's going to be just as good, but we never know until we carry it. So, yeah, I do not regret picking this thing up one bit. It's going to be a shame to see it get thrown in the pile while I work through more of the backlog. I'm already on the next knife. So, that review should be coming up in a few days. And, definitely join me for the live. I believe I'm going to do a live on Friday. We're going to go in on the Ozark trail knife that I had to grind to get fixed and working right. And we're just going to push it through a ton of cardboard, hang out. I'm going to talk to you guys. You guys are going to talk to me. We're going to have fun with it. But, yeah, I just wanted to share my thoughts on this thing, give you a real quick, fast and dirty review on it. You know, hopefully you like what you see. If you've got one, let me know what you think about it. I'm definitely interested in seeing what other people's experiences are. You know, especially because just about everybody else is going to carry it in their pocket because they're not a complete degenerate like I am and have it tucked in the waistband. But, I mean, in the waistband, it did really good. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with this thing. But, like I said, I just wanted to show this off, give you a real fast and dirty review. all that being said, thanks for looking at my crap. Subscribers, you guys are awesome. Y'all keep coming in. We are like 1 or 2 people away from eclipsing the old channel that I walked away from. And we are still going towards 1,000. And at that 1,000, we're doing a giveaway. I've got it. I've got the box sitting here waiting to go. So I'm looking forward to doing that. But all that being said, again, thanks for watching. Y'all have a nice day.